Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to get into a variety of topics, but this first topic today is the last day technically for 1.99%. So let's just run through all the best deals right now. If you're looking to do a Hail Mary and take delivery today, Tesla does like to work late on the last day of the month, end of the quarter, or at least less 24 hours because it actually ends tomorrow. So last day, depending on when you're actually watching this. So the deals are here. So if you want to try and lock in a great deal by the end of the month for 1.99% financing, here are the best deals. So we're going to get into that plus a variety of topics. But before we do that, let's roll that intro really quick. All right, so thanks for watching another stream. Thanks for watching another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, as I like to call it, but basically just getting the best deal on Tesla at the best financing rate. So definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested, and definitely check out my Patreon link down below in the description where you can support the channel and get access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide out there with all the best interest rates for financing your Tesla. And today's live stream is not sponsored by anybody, but we've got a new announcement. We do have a new Discord if you want to jump in on the fun and chat with all of us 24/7. There's a good decent sized community that is boiling up. Here's the link. Actually, it's also on the live stream comments, and also it's right here on the screen on our community page on our Tesla YouTube page. But let's just jump into it. So here are all the different incentives, discounts, and everything. We'll just quickly drop by here on the screen. Of course, the biggest one right now is using a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description, where you can get an extra $1,000 off a Model 3 or Model Y. But inventory, Tesla's doing a great job, fantastic job trying to clear out all the different inventory for all the Tesla models in inventory. We've got Model Y actually starting to sell at a pretty fast pace for inventory. We've got the purple line Model X, and we've also got the pink line, which is the new Model 3. We've got discounts all over the place. We've got Model 3 performances selling. It seems like Model 3 might be the hottest seller at the moment, which is signaling to Tesla that if you can do a discount of $1,000 to $2,000, then that means that vehicle will actually sell. So maybe we'll start to see some of these extensions of these offers throughout the next quarter, maybe even the next month. And so there's certainly a lot of different deals right now, a lot of different discounts. We'll run through all the different best ones that I found at the moment, but I do feel like a lot of the different incentives that are happening right now are just going to get extended in the next quarter, maybe even the next month. I think my outlook maybe will be something like Tesla's going to announce some sort of extension on 1.99 for the month of October, run through that whole month and say like you really must take a delivery by then. And then they'll do something like, they'll actually release a better offer in November. That's like my best conspiracy hat type of prediction. But here I put a poll out there. I asked everyone, do you think Tesla will extend 1.99% financing? And actually 34% said yes, they will. 47% said I think they'll drop it to 0.99. And then of course 7 said no, 5% I'm not sure. So we certainly could see a better offer in the next month or so. So we'll start to see it. But here's the best deals, all the best deals at the moment right now. It's also linked down below in the description and the live stream chat. It seems like right now it's still hovering around the same. Model Ys are in that $1,000 to $2,500 discount off of our inventory. Model 3s are a little bit more interesting. We're seeing more $2,000 off, maybe even Model 3 Performance at $2,500 off. Model S and Model X still about the same at $8,000 to $9,300 off. So let's just run through a couple of these so you can see what the type of deals are. And the best part of any of these inventory discounts that we're about to run through right now, all of them you can stack with a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description. So you can get an extra $1,000 off. In fact, you can stack with all these different incentives that are currently out there, whether it's military or even referral code, all down below in the description. So it certainly is a very interesting time, very interesting deal at the moment. if you're looking to get into a Tesla. So this first one right here is a Model Y brand new. It does have 1,400 miles on it, and it does qualify for the tax credit, which is nice. And you can see it's got a $2,140 discount. Not bad. Stealth gray. It looks like a cheap build. I would rock it because it only has 1,400 miles on it. That's not bad. I think my threshold is about 1,500, give or take. Next one is a Model Y again with a $1,100 discount, but it's got 2,000 miles on it. I think I'll pass on this one. I'd rather get this one with the 20-inch induction rims, which with a $2,000 discount, you're essentially getting them for free. Next one is a ultra red one with white interior. Nice build for sure. And also a 7-seat interior with a $2,500 discount. If you're really looking for that 7-seat build, this one would be a fantastic one for you. And this next one is a Model 3, the new one, a long-range all-wheel drive, $2,000 discount with only 62 miles on it. I think this is a decent deal for sure, especially if you need a vehicle right now and you want to lock in that 1.99% financing. Here's another long-range all-wheel drive with only 54 miles on it and a $1,900 discount. So I think Tesla has figured out their strategy here that they're going to keep the prices, but then start to discount a lot of the inventory ones that are out there. This one is by far probably my favorite, a 2024 Model 3 Performance with a $2,900 discount at 1,600 miles on the odometer. It's white with white interior. Nice build. And if you're, fun fact, if you add this full self-driving, which is the $8,000 package, it then qualifies for the full $7,500 federal tax credit. And then on top of the $2,900 discount that it has with it, you can see this one might be a decent build for sure if you're looking for this combo and you really want a Tesla Model 3 Performance. I would say this is the discounts. About the most maximum discounts is going to be for a Model 3 Performance in the near future. This is where it gets interesting with Model S and Model X. This Model S is a $8,000 discount, and this Model X is a $9,300 discount. And of course, with the Model X, there's a special thing as well where if you add the full self-driving, it makes it qualify for that $7,500 federal tax credit. So a brand new Model X with the 7-seat, with the black interior and the stealth gray at a price of $71,000 before taxes and fees and everything else, and also before the Tesla referral code, which is just like the one down below in the description, so you can get an extra $1,000 off. So certainly there's plenty of deals at the moment. There's plenty of last chance if you're looking to get into a vehicle, whether it's today, tomorrow, because all these incentives do expire by tomorrow. So certainly it is pretty interesting. The last 24 hours, depending on where you're at, especially if you're on the East Coast, pretty much you're down to like 24 hours. And if you're wondering, like, can you actually get approved for financing within one day? Yes, you can, especially with Tesla financing. If you've got good credit, Tesla will push you through and get you approved with like a few hours. Actually, they're pretty good, especially if they know you're trying to take delivery by the end of the quarter, by the end of the month. But we're going to jump into the live stream comments. But before we do that, if you're looking for the lowest monthly payment on your Tesla, that's where channel sponsors like Tenet come into play. Tenet is an approved Tesla financing partner and can get you the lowest monthly payment for your Tesla. If you want to see what the offer is, definitely check out the link down below in the description and hit the apply button in the top right corner so you can do a soft inquiry check, credit check, to see what their offer is. They also offer other things on top of that, including EV charger installation and also extended warranty, and also gap insurance for buying an electric vehicle or a Tesla, which is definitely recommended at this moment. And they've got a cool financing calculator to see how much you could be approved for, or how much the offer could be if you're looking to buy a Tesla vehicle. But thank you to Tenet for sponsoring this video and a bunch of other videos this month. Chris, 22, thanks for coming in. Hello, Dennis AB. Does it matter to precondition on Tesla before driving it? AB, depending on if you are in, usually it's good to precondition if you're in really high or low temperature areas so that you're not using the battery and trying to drive at the same time. Blueberry, thanks for coming in. Hector, will used vehicles have deals? I don't think so. I think Tesla, they've already got a strategy there where they just drop the vehicles on the prices of the vehicles every few days. So you really kind of have to stock the ones that you want. Eric, that that white Model 3 Performance you're showing says as repairs over $900 done. I mean, $900, that's nothing actually. If it was $9,000, then maybe that would be something to be alarmed. Let me take a look at it as well, because I'm not afraid if it's only got $900. And yeah, $952, that could be as simple as like a trunk latch that broke, or even like some sort of tail lamp. I mean, that really could be nothing. And the cool thing with these is that you can request the repair order to see exactly what was fixed, exactly what was damaged, so that they can show you what was about it. But this one's a decent deal. I mean, it's a little bit on the high mileage side. I would say my threshold is about 1,000 to 1,300 miles on a demo vehicle. But the one thing for sure is that these tires, they're most likely, I mean, they're not smoked, but the cool thing is like you can buy a set of tires for around $1,000. So you're still essentially getting like a $2,000 discount, which is not bad, I would say. For sure. Off the dome, thanks for coming in. I got a 620 going into a dealership today. What's my chance on getting a Tesla off the lot? If you've got a sizable down payment, then yes, I would say you've got a okay chance, especially if you use a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description. But I would say sizable, meaning like 20 to 30%, maybe even 30 to 40%. So real world math, that's like 10 to 15 grand down. Then you'll probably be able to get approved, because you got to offset the balances of the approval, and that's what they want. They don't want too much risk when giving you a loan, and that's kind of what happens with that. So that's how it works with approvals, because they want you to kind of get into these loans, but then they don't want to take too much risk at the end of the day. And another announcement, I think I mentioned it before, but if you're just joining in, welcome. We've got a new Discord channel on the group. So if you're interested in joining and continuing the conversation, we jump in every few hours, and there's a bunch of people in there already talking and helping you with trying to facilitate your Tesla deal. If you want to jump in, that is the Discord link, so that we can talk about more Tesla deals. In this next topic, there was a mysterious Model 3 looking prototype spotted, and this one's got a lot of people confused. Let's take a look at it and give you my thoughts. This was supposedly spotted in the Bay Area a few days ago. It's a new Tesla prototype spotted in California, and it's sparking a new buzz about what the heck it actually is. And so we can take a look at the pictures here. We could see this does look like an old Model 3, at least in the front and the back. It looks like there's a mix. Actually, it looks really convoluted, because the right side looks like a new one, and then the left side looks like the old one. I don't know what the heck is going on, but it's sparking a lot of different rumors that could be what's coming on with this. So the first thing, of course, that this could be some sort of testing or whatever it is. Another thing that it could be, maybe they are testing a new lower priced vehicle. And one thing some people are thinking like, oh, is there going to be another refresh of the Model 3? I mean, it just came out, and so usually they wait like 2 to 3 years for like a limited refresh. So that's not probably what's going to be. But there's other people thinking like, what if this is the $25,000 Tesla vehicle that they're testing as well? And maybe the $25,000 Tesla vehicle is a convoluted mix of like a old Model 3 and newer builds or something like that. And so there's a lot of different speculation from this, but let me know, what do you think this could actually be? And are you excited for it? Because there is that robo-taxi event that's coming around the corner, and maybe there's going to be a one more thing type of announcement where there's a new model coming out with the robo-taxi as well. That if I was a betting man, I would put my money probably on that on top of it. But we're going to jump into the live stream comments. Hector, thanks for the answer. No, thank you. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for hitting the like button. And thank you all for spending Sunday with us. And really hit the like button. It goes a long way to support the channel. Off the dome for show. Exactly. Certainly, I would say the bigger the down payment, the better at the end of the day, because you want to really give the financing banks not more credit, but you want to give them more comfortability for what to give you an approval on that loan. In this next topic, Tesla just offered a last-minute incentive for this Tesla delivery. I've not seen this before, but let's talk about it, because maybe this could be beneficial to some of you. So shout out to Brian for posting this. He's in pending delivery for a Tesla Model X. It was pushed all the way to October the 1st, which, as you know, that's the next month, which is not this quarter. Tesla wants you to take delivery by the end of this quarter. Well, I guess he just got a phone call that said his Model X is still in Atlanta, Georgia, pending transfer to Charlotte, North Carolina. They offered to buy me a plane ticket to Atlanta if I would fly there today or tomorrow and take delivery of my car by the end of the quarter. That means a flight plus a 6-hour drive home. So pretty interesting to see this because I have not seen Tesla offer a flight to someone to fly to a different state. I mean, 6 hours is not too bad. That's like going from like Southern California to Los Angeles, but I've never seen Tesla offer a flight like this to that so that can someone take a delivery ASAP. And it seems like Brian has confirmed he is doing it. It looks like he charged them first class on Delta. I mean, I would probably do the same as well if they're willing to pay for it, because this is probably like a $300 to $500 ticket, especially if it's one way just like this. And if you think about it, spending Tesla, and if you think about it in Tesla's perspective, right, they are going to be getting a $80,000, $90,000 delivery by the end of this month for this quarter. Spending an extra $300 to $500, that's kind of minuscule for that, right, to get that deal done and squared away at the end of the day. And so certainly it is a very interesting move by Tesla, and it does show that they're very serious about trying to get as many deliveries by the end of the month. So it's got me thinking, like, if the vehicle that you're interested in is in a different place, would you do a deal like this? Because really the only cost of this to Brian is that 6-hour drive home, which 6 hours time your hourly rate, whatever it is, but still really cool. I mean, it's a fun story and a fun post like this. And you know, who doesn't want their vehicle sooner than later? They want it today. We all want our things now, and a very interesting incentive that this was to try and get into a vehicle. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts on it. Let me know what you're thinking. We're going to jump into the live stream comments. When did it go out? Shoot. Ugh, that's not good. Well, thanks everyone. Tesla's are scammers with them said accepted advertising and forced ordering before financing complete. Oh, okay, that's interesting. That I've heard of that, but there is a pre-qualification tool on the website. So if you want to take a look at that, you can see what is the best way to kind of see if you can get pre-qualified. But yeah, unfortunately, you do have to sacrifice $250 to get into the order queue for Tesla to actually get you an approval rate on that. Yeah, for I guess some reason I accidentally killed my audio for there. But thanks for jumping in, everybody. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for hitting the like button, the comments and everything. And I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.